Going live. We are going live. So, welcome to everyone. I am Teacher Vern, and as I like to say, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are from. Welcome to English Tutor class. Today, we're going to work on part two of learning some basic English dialogues. And some of these are a refresher for some, and for others, these are new dialogues. So, we're going to go back for this second part of the lesson, and we're going to work on questions for a job fair. Okay, so if we were going to a job fair, what are some dialogues that we might need to have? And that's what we're going to start. So, welcome to those that are here, and it's so nice to have you. Okay, so job fair A could ask, are job fairs useful? Let's see, are job fairs useful? I'll make a bigger U here. Useful for finding employment. I would say yes. They're often very busy, and there's often options at a job fair that you may not find in other places. Okay, so yeah, good idea to roam through the job fairs, and you may find different options talking to different people that maybe weren't available at the job fair. So, very good place to network. Are job fairs useful for finding employ excuse me, employ I need a bigger board. Sorry, employment question. And B could answer and say, yes, they allow you to meet recruiters. They allow you to meet recruiters, distributors, distribute, sorry. Recruiters distribute resumes, MES, resumes, and learn about different companies. Different companies. All right, so at some point I'm going to try to find some fixed sheets that I can use like as on a presentation, so I won't have to write all this out. So bear with me. I'm going to look into that this weekend, so hopefully I can get that going. Are job fairs useful for finding employment? Yes, they allow you, they allow you to meet, recruiters, recruiters, distribute, 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 tribute, I'm going to say it's here, tribute, resumes, resumes, and learn about different companies. Now, why is it important to find the syllables? Because syllables are the footsteps of how we walk through these words. Now, especially in business English, we use many multiple syllable words. And if we don't know how to walk through those words and say them clearly, we're going to be at a disadvantage. So, if you want to sound good in the business world, you need to have good, strong syllables with intonation. Are job fairs useful for finding, double the D, finding employment? Yes, they allow you to meet, I'll make my T a little bit nicer, it looks like an X, sorry. They allow you to meet recruiters, Recruiters. We should do it this way. Sorry, my bad. Recruiters. I'm going to put my syllable right there. All right. Recruiters. Yes, they allow you to meet recruiters, distribute resumes, and learn about different companies. All right. So, welcome to those that are new. And if you haven't already, do me a favor, boop that like button. Like and subscribe as it helps other students to find these videos. That would be so great. I'd really appreciate that. And the future students would as well. So, it's a win win, as we say. All right. We need a little coffee, though. Bear with me. All right. Okay. Skill development. What skills are in demand in the job market? Are in demand in the job market? All right, good question, right? If you're going to survive in the future, this is an important question, especially with AI. What skills are in demand in the job market? Yeah, that's a really critical question. And so you should really ask this to yourself and ask this to other people, because you're going to constantly be needing to stay ahead of the future if you want to survive in today's business world, okay? Super important. Technical skills. Technical skills like coding. Like coding, digital marketing, and soft skills such as communication, are highly valued. Okay. All right, let's find our syllables, and then we'll bring it to life. Technical skills like coding, often ing is by itself, so that's usually an easy syllable to find. Technical skills like coding, digital, there's our syllable, digital, marketing. There we go, let's do that. Marketing. I'm going to say it's here. Marketing and soft skills such as communication are highly valued. All right. We found our footsteps. What skills are in demand in the job market? Technical skills like coding, digital marketing, and soft skills such as communication are highly valued. All right, let's make it sound natural. What skills are in demand in the job market? Technical skills like coding, digital marketing, and soft skills such as communication are highly valued. All right, just got to do an audio check every once in a while to make sure this stays going. I've had the audio just cut out before, and that's not a good thing. So, Always check your audio. I've had to cancel or delete a couple videos because the audio was gone. So, yeah, not a good thing. So, there is a learning curve to live streaming. It's not something that you just start doing perfectly well. And as I evolve, it should get easier. So, hopefully, I can find some interactive sheets that I can put up here and just work through them, and I won't have to waste your time writing it out. So, I apologize for that. I'm learning as I go along, and I'm teaching myself the skills of how to stream and how to use the tools that I'm learning about as I go along. So thank you for your patience. I really appreciate that. So I'm watching my time here. Okay, job search strategies. All right, so A asks, what strategies? Strategies. Strategies can I use in my job search? Good question, right? What strategies can I use in my job search? B could answer and say, use online job boards. Use online job boards. Use online job boards. Whoops. Ah, we're running out of brain today. Yeah. Use online job boards. Attend networking. Networking. Attend networking events and let's make that just a little nicer. And reach out to employers directly. Reach out to employers directly. Okay. Whoops. There we go. All right. What strategies can I use in my job search? Use online job boards. Attend, here's a double consonant letter, usually separated here. Attend networking, usually ing is by itself, so that's an easy syllable to find. Networking events and reach out to employers directly. Okay? Make that a little nicer, sorry. Directly, there we go. Now we're cooking, as they say. What strategies can I use in my job search? Use online job boards, attend networking events, and reach out to employers directly. Okay? So try to keep your syllables strong. Something to think about is each syllable, the first letter or sound and the last letter or sound needs to be strong. So in this word, reach, strong R, ch, reach out. We have the and the t, reach out to employers. Employers. We almost double the Y sound, employers. Directly. Reach out to employers directly. Now we can intonate it. And reach out to employers directly. All right. So we have about 15 minutes. We're just going to keep working through some dialogues. Welcome to those that are here. It's so nice to have you here. Makes me glad to know that we're starting to get some traffic. So for the longest time, I live streamed to nobody, like nobody. And I knew that there would be an audience on the replay. And so I'm so thankful for those that are watching on the replay. And hopefully I can find a time where I can connect to the majority of the people. YouTube's still trying to find my audience. I look on there every week and it's where is my audience coming from? And it says not enough data to tell. So for 3 months, it's been not enough data to tell. So I don't know where to stream at what time. So yeah, or when to stream at what time, I should say. So, all right, we're just going to keep writing some dialogue. So handling rejection. Who likes rejection? I don't like rejection, but it happens. So rejection in the job place. So A could say, all right, received I received a rejection email. Drama, trauma, right? A rejection email. Now what to do, right? That's the question. What should I do? Should you do anything? Let's find out how they answer. They say, it's disappointing. Drama, trauma, it is. It's disappointing. But ask for feedback. That's a great reply. Right? You want to know why they rejected you. Ask for feedback. Stay positive. And it may not be about you. It may be for a different reason. Stay positive and continue. Continue applying for other opportunities. Opportunities. The business English writing is so much more wordy, and I don't know that I'm always so stressed writing as much as I can because the words are so big, and I end up having a few more typos in the business section than I do in my other classes. So bear with me here as I try to repair the typos as we go through it. It's disappointing. No, it should be disappointing. There we go. Disappointing. But ask for feedback. Stay positive. 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 And continue applying for other opportunities. Opportunities. All right. Business English has a lot of syllables, a lot of syllable separation. And quite often, business English doesn't have a lot of emotions, okay? And without a lot of emotions, it's hard to connect our audience to our intentions, our feelings. And so often, people will hear something said and they'll question, what did he mean by that? Because there was no emotion into it. Was he serious? Was he interested? Was she happy with the deal? Was she not happy? And so this is where your intonation can help you to connect more to your listeners. All right. I received a rejection email. What should I do? Okay, now we found the syllables. I received a rejection email. What should I do? It's disappointing. We often just say the one P. Disappointing. It's hard to say disappoint. I can't even say it with two P's. Try to say it with two P's. It's disappointing. Pointing. I almost doubled the T though. Disappointing. But Ask for feedback. Let this full word finish before you say the next word. Feedback. Feedback. Stay positive, positive, and continue applying. This P right here is almost, I don't say apply, applying. I only say one P in this word. Applying for other, but I double the TH, other double the N, opportunities, opportunities. It's disappointing, but ask for feedback, stay positive, and continue applying for other opportunities. All right, use these syllables to push to the next syllable. Keep them strong. Intonate. Change every syllable to a different tone, okay? That's how to keep your English dynamic. I don't just say I received. I bounce the intonation on every syllable. I received a rejection email. Email. What should I do? It's disappointing, but ask for feedback, stay positive, and continue applying for other opportunities. That's really good advice because just because we're rejected doesn't mean that we weren't a good fit for the job. They may have had somebody already waiting to put into that position, but they had to put the job offer on the table to show that they were at least putting it out there to make a good show of things, right? I'm sure you've heard of that before where they already had somebody for the job, but yeah, they went through the motions anyway. Yeah, that gets a little frustrating. So then you go and find the job opportunity and then you apply and then you feel rejected and you're like, oh, I'm not good enough. I got rejected. And it may not have had anything to do with you. Even though it's disappointing, chalk it up to experience. There's always reasons why we're rejected in different job opportunities. So something to think about. So let's do another sheet here. We have just a few minutes, so welcome to those that are here. So nice to have you here. Okay. And so the question, we're doing just a little job fair Q&A here. How should I prepare for the interview? How should I prepare for the interview? Ah. You know, they should have whiteboards that teletype as we speak. Wouldn't that be wonderful? Hopefully in the future, maybe somebody could invent that. Okay, we have a question. So we need to make a question here. How should I prepare, find our syllables, prepare for the interview? And B could answer and say, research the company. Research the company. Practice common questions. Practice common questions. And dress professionally. So I have a lot of students that want to practice their English with me right before they're doing their interview because they're concerned of how they're going to sound, how they're going to interview. And the thing that I tell people is this. Whenever you apply at a job position, the main thing they want to know is, what can you do for us? What skills do you have? What do you bring to the table? And if you can answer that question in a way that seems valuable to those people, that's what is going to make or break your ability to get that job and your personality of how you come across. Are you comfortable around people? Do you present well? And that's really important. All right, so let's find our syllables. Research, Research the company, practice common questions, and dress professionally. There we go, professionally. Now that we found our syllables, we know how to walk through these words. So that's our goal. Syllables are the footsteps of how to pronounce correctly. And when you know where the syllables are and the syllable changes are, it's easy to say these words. How should I prepare for the interview? Now, each syllable sound needs to be strong. Interview. Let the first syllable sound finish before the next sound begins. Interview. That's how to get really clear sounding words. Now we intonate. How should I prepare for the interview? I often take each syllable sound and I change the intonation. How should I prepare for the interview? That makes it sound very natural. Research the company, practice common questions, and dress professionally. Professionally. All right, so that's basically what it is that you need to do to sound like a native. Write out your dialogue, find your syllables, learn the syllable sounds, keep them strong, intonate, and practice these dialogues over and over. And what I want you to think about is you need strong syllables, but there's no rule of what to intonate. You can intonate any word anytime you want to, okay? And the most important thing is that your syllables are strong because those are the footsteps. And if I want to stress how or should or I or prepare, you can do it. It doesn't matter. If anybody says you have to stress this word this way, no, that's not true. It's up to you of what you want to stress. It's just a different style. Okay, well let's try it for example. How should I prepare for the interview? 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 See, you can stress any word anytime. It just is up to you how to stress. Now, what I often do is I just start speaking, but I'm changing my intonation for each word, and then I pick a word and I stretch it out. How should I? And as I'm saying I'm reading ahead to the next syllables, trying to decide how I want to stress the next couple words. So, do I need to know how to stress? No, but I just walk through it. Like, for example, if you're driving a car down the road, do you need to know, oh, there's a bump, oh, there's this, there's that? No, but you course correct as you're driving the car. It's the same way when you're speaking intonation. You start to go down the road, intonating, how should I? Now I'm going to stretch out a word. How should I prepare? As I'm driving, I'm changing my intonation however the situation seems to be at the time. How should I prepare? And as I go through the question, I realize it's a question. I need to lift the energy. How should I prepare for the interview? So I raise the intonation at the end. I'm just driving through the words, and as I'm driving through, I decide how to intonate. And you don't need to know where you're going or how it's going to sound because you're feeling through it as you're going. It's like if you are asked a question, you don't already know how you're going to answer or express completely. It's the same way when you're reading through words with intonation. You're feeling it out and you're changing it as you're going. And it's so flexible. There's no rule of what needs to be intonated or stressed. It's all up to you. So, for example, research the company, practice common questions, and dress professionally. So I stretched out and because it seems to connect different thoughts together and it gives depth to the English. All right, well, that's it. I've got to go. It's time to go. So this stream repeats every Saturday. If you need business English, this is a good place to come. And Often I change the dialogues depending on what's popular at the time. So if you haven't already, go back and check. I think we have 28 videos just for business English, and there's other videos for different topics from Tuesday through Saturday when I stream. Each stream, well, I shouldn't say each one is the same time. My first stream is from 6 a.m. till 6:20. I take a 10-minute break, and then I go from 6:30 until 7, and this is at Beijing time. All right, so nice to have you. If you get a chance, boop the like button, like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. As I like to say, see you next time. Be there or be square. Gotta go.